Oh, did you hear that? Oh my god, I don't know if I left it in, but it would be funny if I didn't, because then you wouldn't have no idea what I'm talking about. Playing with your mind. Anyway, hey, hi, ho, and howdy, everyone. My name is Shannon L. Shugan. Welcome. Oh my goodness, what is this? Where is that? Where are we? Who is that? What is that? Oh, it's Monica. Hi, how you doing? Not that one. Not the just one. Well, there's a ton of justice on that side of the spectrum in either sense of the word. It's a very good game. If you haven't played it, get you some Doki Doki. No, it's more a lull in the sea. That's what I was going for. It's Manaka, not Monica. It's a different person. That would be a very different show if that was the same person. But I would pay to see it. Anyway, hey, hi, ho, and howdy, everyone. My name is Shannon Oshak, and welcome to the first time to the... Yes, that still works. Yes. That's the only way it would have worked, actually. I tried to correct myself, and that didn't make any sense, because I didn't do anything wrong. Welcome to the first episode of the, number one winneroo, of our poll of happiness, joy, and Shannon doesn't want to be depressed anymore, so he's gonna not do that. So he's gonna put Monica and Erased on a brace. Fucking nailed it. Kaon won the poll. was the main fucking story I'm trying to get across to you. Other things won the poll too, but I can't tell you what those are yet, because I can only record one right now, and then there's the other one come out. But I won't be able to record till next week. Definitely not. I see my internet. That's not gonna happen. But yeah, boy. And maybe a girl. Probably some girls. I could see that. Throw your hands up if you is. Because never enough representation on this side of the fucking spectrum. There's too many people listening to me call people muffins and describing horrible sexual shit. Point is, anyway, yeah. We're here to watch Kaon. So when we put up the poll, after our updates, obviously that went out, I didn't get out to a ton of people. I didn't even get out to the Hyoka crowd specifically, which I wanted to do, but that hasn't come out yet. I have 2 episodes coming out this week, which you will have already seen one, because this definitely is not coming out before that. I have Eromanga episode 9 sitting on YouTube at the moment, just waiting, because I want to put out, Hyoka 11 first, and then I'm gonna put out Eromanga 9, then I'm gonna put out motherfucking Kaon 1, if I can make the thumbnail and shit in this time. And then I'm gonna put out something else, but I can't talk about that yet. It's a spoiler. Again, you could just look at the poll; it would tell you, but no. Anyway, so a couple things before we get started. Obviously, we are going to be starting a new show, so a lot of people who are here are going, "Why the fuck is this man not shutting up? What is wrong with him? I wanted to watch your reaction, not a mental breakdown." Well, number one, you won't get one. You will, but you will also get this other thing, is what I'm talking about. Fuck. Yeah, so, to everyone new, I just want to say, hey, hi, and thank you so much for dropping in, tone down the stupid for a minute. Yeah, seriously, thank you guys for showing up and saying hi, and it's a pleasure to meet you. To give a little bit of a heads up as to why this show is starting, and why, again, I'm putting Monica and Erased and Made in Abyss to a smaller extent on break, especially since we're so close to finishing Made in Abyss, so I've mentioned it before, but I want to get there soon. Y'all are just staring at me like this, and I don't know how I feel about it. Anyway, the past couple weeks have been a bit of a train wreck for me. It started... I lost my dog a couple weeks ago, and it really threw me out of whack. It happened on a very, very, very already shitty day, and then just kind of things just didn't really get better, and I have depression, and every once in a while, it's nowhere near as bad as it used to. I used to have it fucking awful in high school and stuff, as plenty do. But to the point is, I didn't even make it through fucking high school because of a bunch of emotional and mental and physical shit that was all fucking wrapped into that. But I've had to deal with that a lot over my life, and every once in a while, even though I am in an infinitely better place now, especially due to things like this, it flares up. And especially when you have things to help catalyze? Is that a thing? I feel like that's a word. Like one of those is true, but I don't know what it is. To kind of act as a catalyst to make that happen. And so it's just been a bit of a week. Been a bit of 3 weeks at this point. But you know, it's cool because we're doing our best to kind of work our way through it. I'm trying to get back into the groove of things. And yeah, so basically that is why I'm putting that stuff on hold, is because we have a lot of dark, sad shit on the channel. And it kind of, some of it all kind of came out of nowhere, and I wasn't prepared for it. And to throw that on top of my personal stuff, it made for a really volatile soup of sadness and suck. And not the fun kind. So I don't know if there is a good kind of volatile soup of sadness. Okay. The other one though, point is, so I'm taking a break from those. And it's not like we're leaving them, because we're definitely not, because I will try and punch a man in the face if they try and stop me from watching Madoka here at some point. Because I would very much like to see that. And Erased I would like to see as well, but that one feels like it's going to have a lot of, especially personal, emotional shit in it, and it's going to be rough. And Made in Abyss fucking decided to just jump off a cliff in sadness and what the fuckery. All in about like 5 seconds. So I was not prepared for any of it. So that's what we're doing. We're going to pick up a few shows of just happy, fun, adorable, cute, relaxing, heartwarming shit. And yeah, so we did a poll, and I picked the top 3 winners. And I'm happy with picking the 3, because of how we're going through this and how we're going to be finishing up Eromanga here in a second, because we're not that far from that either. As well as that will allow, especially with one of them, because one of them is a 2-core show. I've just spoiled what all 3 of them are now. But that will allow a lot of extra. What I want to do is I want to, moving forward, even out the good and the fucking horrible, depressing bullshit as much as I can, and ease myself back into things. And again, we have other stuff coming on down the line. We'll help with that. I got fucking Pokemon coming down the line, which, even at its saddest, is still just my fucking dream. And we got Ruby, which, even at its saddest, is just my fucking dream. So, okay, maybe not too much. It's also very sad. But point is, yeah, so I'm working towards what I can do to alleviate that kind of stuff for myself, and K-On! Is one of those things. So other things to get started with real quickly. As you might have noticed, I'm incredibly obnoxious and jokey and funny and stupid. Okay, funny is... everything else was an insult, and then that was like, well, I'm actually quite hilarious. I think I'm funny. But point is, I'm that kind of person, and I basically have 2 stages. I have that or crybaby loser face. If you ever need to see that side of me, which hopefully there will not be an abundance of that here, there's all sorts of shit you can find that on. Darling in the Franxx, Suka, fucking Place for a Near Universe Cry at every goddamn episode. Total baby. Anyway, there's tons of stuff you can look at that. Anohana, fucking forget about it. Point is, you can do that if you want. Other things, when it comes to reactions, I put down the little subtitle bit in the at the bottom, and then let you guys watch my reaction like that. And it'll be a timer and stuff like that. The usual sort of thing. Because I ain't playing around with no copyright gods, you know what I'm saying? They're terrifying. Smite you like fucking Thor. And they make you feel Thor, that's for sure. Point is, there's that. Do I have anything else I want to run down with K-On! Before we go? Yes, actually. So the funny thing about K-On! Is, when I first started kind of getting into anime a couple years back, there was a good few different shows that obviously I watched and just didn't really feel them immediately at the time, and just didn't finish them. There's a good few to note. Like, I got through the first 3 episodes of Kino, the remake, not the original. I got through like the first, I got through like the first 8 or so episodes. I got to the end of the one part in Haruhi where they, you You know what part I'm talking about. I got to the end of the one part of Haruhi and I was like, that was too much. I can't do this right now. So and then just never picked it up again. I should someday, especially since my best friend is all like, boy, you watch that fucking movie or I'll slap the shit out. He's not. He's a very kind fellow. Point is, K-On! Is actually one of these shows. Girls und Panzer is another one of those shows because I know someone had just recommended that to me. After I'd put up the poll, and then I was like, fuck, I forgot to put that on there. That's another one of the shows I got like 2 episodes in and then never finished. This is a show that I got about 10 minutes into. And not because I didn't like it, it's just I got 10 minutes into it, had to leave, and then just never fucking came back to it. So I have seen a little chunk of this episode. But that's it. I didn't finish it. I don't remember any of it because it was like 3-4 fucking years ago at this point. Because I keep saying it's like 2 years ago, but that's not how time works. The channel's already fucking... It's going to be 3 years old in like 7 days. 9 days. I can count. 10 days. Like... Remember when I said I didn't finish school? Point is... The most difficult math in the world. Counting. Anyway, yeah, so I have seen a teeny bit of this, but I remember none of it. And I've only seen the teeniest bit of this episode. So I'm calling it blind because it's as blind as I can fucking be without it technically being blind. Anyway, one thing is I am a person who is very happy with dubs and subs, does not give a fuck either way. Obviously I pick my favorites in certain times, like the dub for Steins Gate. I'm sorry, sub, you're fantastic, I'm sure, but you got J-Mago Tatum and Jeremy goddamn Lane. That's literally my 2 fucking favorites. You cannot compete. I'm sure you're great though. There's things like that, and then there's obviously other shows like Alone Sea, which I referenced just a minute ago. I have not been able to bring myself to watch the debut, even though I've said that I'm going to, and I need to because another reactor fellow who's fantastic, who actually is one of the people who was really excited that we're jumping into this. The man's Andu, he's great. Just finished that show, and I've been meaning to rewatch through it in dub. Anyway, here's the other one. My intros are long as fuck. You can skip these. Most of the time, at least. If there's anything super important, I'll make sure to put it in the description or comments. Or no, usually both. I talk a lot. Anyway, so yeah, I've seen a bit of it. Anyway, the sub and dub, that was what I meant to finish up. So, I'm going to do what I like to do with this sort of thing, and we're going to hit 1 episode subbed and 1 episode dubbed. Though... I just started this one, and I don't know which one it's on. That's a lie. I know exactly which one it's on, because I specifically went to go like, well, I wonder what one it's on. And then I looked at it, and that's how I know what one it's on. For the sake of the bit, I don't know which one it's on. I didn't change it, is the point. Anyway, and we're going to go through these. We're going to go through 1 episode subbed or dubbed. I don't know which one. Again, I'm lying to you. And then... the next episode we will do the other, and then we will decide from there what we want to do. By we, I mostly mean me, but I will listen to you guys if you guys hate me. But also, I kind of won't. I don't know if you saw Made in Abyss. Everyone said sub, and I picked dub anyway, because I'm a fucking rebel. Rebel girl. Okay, moving on. Either way, it's not going to affect you guys because you're going to see the goddamn subs anyway. And you should be watching your own goddamn copy like good sweet boys and girls do. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and get started with K-On! Episode 1. And I'm excited. I'm excited to have some happy-go-lucky fun time. It's not like we haven't had that, but especially since the last couple weeks have been nothing but me recording Arrow manga, except for this week, which I got 2 episodes of Hyoko, which is awesome. And I'm excited. So we're going to go ahead and jump into this, man. We're going to go ahead and put it directly in our mouth. That sounds weird. I should take a drink. Hey, look, I put it in my mouth. Point is, we'll get started. Again, I apologize for 15-minute long intros, but it's the way it is. Again, you don't be afraid to skip them. It shouldn't be too hard. Just be like, fucking, okay, shuts up right about here. But if you love to, I'd love it if you listen to me. I'm a sucker for attention. Anyway, we're gonna get started here with episode 1 of K-On! In 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, my dude. Hey, look at this little squad right here. Look at this man's eyes, or ladies. I don't know. Probably a lady, not a man's. Reach. This was me about I was gonna say 20 minutes ago. That was like an hour ago. Damn it. Bam, that's English. Again, I looked it up. It was not a surprise for me. Again, we're gonna do one of each, so I hope you guys go with that. The reason I actually wanted to the reason I wanted to do English is because, funnily enough, I'll have to see if I can hear him out, but if I'm not mistaken, there's a massive assload of crossover between the English dub of Madoka, which I didn't get to say because we had to put it on break, but we're gonna watch the English version of Madoka because I really, really love it, and I love everyone in it. And as much as Homegirl made me fall out my chair, as long as she is best, but I'm just saying, we're gonna do it anyway. Majestic. Breathe, girl, damn. Nailed it. But there's a ton of crossover, and that makes me really happy because, again, I adore that cast. It's just littered with people I'm a fan of. Hey! I hope you have more fun than I did. Oh, shit. Yeah, so it's very possible we will do this just because I'm excited. Wish to see more of your face because you look cool. Yeah, no, again, I said I've seen the first 10 minutes. I remembered literally none of that beginning bit. So. No! We're escaping the tears with this series. Don't you even think about it. Even if it's happy. Well, I'm okay with some happy tears. Don't you do this to me. Just a heads up for anyone who's, because I've gotten it a couple times. Just noticed, all these. This is branding over here. Anyway, I just remembered the Zildjian from the drum. Anyway, point is, what the fuck am I trying to say? The headphone. Because some people have asked this before, but it's basically because if I cannot hear myself talk, I will fucking just turn into word soup. More than usual. It's already pretty bad, but it's super bad if I can't hear me. It's just... You join my club. We just kind of just chill and watch anime and stuff. Got Eri figure. Just got one. It's nice. Got a new fucking chair. Oh, you missed the days of tragedy. I got him recording. Had some trouble earlier this week. Girl, you fucking up. Also, Yui, is that the name? I know, because I know that is a name, and I know another person's name, and I know the face that matches to it. The other two I don't have nailed down. Look at your tiny little hands. Tiny little hands. Gonna be rock stars in this bitch. Hey, I hear us a Cassandra. And I think that's a Christine. But like much more. Damn. Boom. Yeah. I'm so happy. Love them all. Again, the reason I love the goddamn Monica dub so much is because I'm such a fucking Neptunia fan, and there's already everyone is in that, so. I know that voice too. Nice. Cassandra's voice just always makes me fucking smile. It always does. I love her in goddamn everything. I need to play Fire Emblem again. Dear God. It's been so long. I want to get an episode or two done this week. I'm staring at you. You're adorable. It's hard not to. Girl, damn. Oh, she'd be careful. We were talking about this a second ago. My God. I was gonna say we have awesome disco light shows. But I approve, because I need some lightheartedness. So I'm all about it. I'm really glad it took me as long as it did to get me back into this, though, because, again, I remember episode 7 of Aramanga Sensei and this, and, like, I feel so much, like, back in my skin again. It's a big-ass room y'all got. Is that all yours? You wait in that big-ass room? With Mr. Turtle? This is Mr. Turtle. Hi, you. My God. It's a choice. Don't you betray my trust. Oh. Oh no. I want to hug them so much. My God. I've never been a big concert guy like that. I just chilled on the lawn the last one I saw. Oh, you're the best worst person ever. I love it. Oh no. Man, that's awesome though. Hey, welcome to the squad. Okay, so I think Mio, right? That's gonna get interesting this week. Or next week. Whatever. She just said her name and I didn't fucking hear it because I was talking like an idiot. So Yui Mio. I missed her name because I'm a jackass. And I know the other one's name. What I should do after this, too, is I should check and see if... My God. Okay, I just want to make sure, like, do those actually match? One did and the other didn't. I got someone in mind. Some fries now. Best friendship. Ice cream and help with homework is nice, man. If I had that shit, I would have made it. Oh, you adorable bean. Oh. Nice. I approve. That's a pretty looking teacup. Fucking tell him. Awaken your inner tsundere. Doesn't really apply in this instance, but I just get taiga visions and it's great. Oh my god. You adorable freak monster. I love it. It is the cutest thing I've ever seen in my whole life. Nice. That is the name of the show. They jam out some light musics. I thought that was a go. That's half of the fucking start of the Pokemon song. Fucking theme. This is great. What route? Is that a route or a town? I can't remember which one that is. Bike music? It is. Hey, man. My goodness. She's adorable, isn't she? I will smack the fuck out of you. You leave dishes out here. You'll love this castanet action. It's your wiggly ass knees. Come on, man. You got this. I believe in you. The dark one is looking after you, apparently. Having all this music stuff's gonna help me get back into Yorli as well, I'm sure. I do want to get back into it as well, but I also kind of want to be a little gentle to getting into it, because that can... It's one of those ones that's either half and half, like... Oh, she totes is. Yeah, themselves. Ooh, scrumptious. I don't even know what that is, but it looks delectable. It's definitely not poisoned. Oh, fuck. It's a lot of questions, man. It's actually 3 of them, but... This motherfucking Jeff Williams is what it is for me. I'll just throw that out there. You're gonna kill this poor girl. I'm mad that you're the only name I don't know. Indeed. Lockdown. Just kicked her ass. That was amazing. I'm sorry. That's not violence isn't funny. It's just so aggressive. All of y'all, to be honest, I'm a fan. Also, just Michiru in general. It's just #1 greatest thing on the planet. That's a word to describe her. Oh, you noodle, no. Tiny hands of sadness. Ooh, some sweet tasty jams. Rocket Girls, y'all got this. Ooh. I approve. Delightful little jam. Some might even call it a ditty. I wouldn't. It's a word to say. Yeah. Can you sing, though? Can you do... This is fucking adorable. My heart feels like sunshine and fucking rainbows watching this show. Oh. Damn right. A. Fucking nailed it. Oh. It's gonna make me cry just because of how cute it is. This is fucking some bullshit. I really am just a fucking baby. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they literally did, even, not just practically. Oh, man, it's fun. I need to do that too. My old electric guitar broke, and my acoustic electric doesn't have any fucking strings. You could buy like a kid's guitar for that. That's actually one I'm looking to get into, but it's like $200, and just trying to make that commitment's always a difficult. I should though. I really should, because I will. Oh, this is painfully cute. This one makes me feel away. This is dangerous. Nice. So Ritsu? Is that it? Mugi and Mio. Ritsu, Yui, Mugi, Mio. I got this. I guess it's Tsumugi, but for discussion is whatever. Give me this. I could easily see this being another one of those ones that I just am totally on board with the dub as well too. Because again, that was really, really nice. I'm such a fucking sucker for like Cassandra Lee Morris and Christine Marie Cabanos. I love them. They're fucking fantastic. As is real hard for me to not just adore them whenever they show up in damn near anything. Which again, it's why. Well, it's part of the reason why I'm going with the Madoka dub eventually. Again, it's going to be a minute before we get back to that. I'm weak. Hi. That's great. Girl, you're going to make my heart melt. You're dangerous. Fuck yeah. It's a tonal difference when you start throwing in fuck yeah. Oh, that was so fucking delightful. That was just my heart feels like fucking buttercups and something else. Just like Meech just came down and gave me a fucking hug. That was amazing. That was lovely. I am on board 10 million %. Let's do it. I'm with it. I think I'm still gonna do the sub next week, but I'm not 100% sure. We'll have to wait and see. I might just make an executive decision, because that was just real nice. And yeah, especially since at least one of the other shows does not have a dub, far as I know. The other one does. It's actually fairly recent. But I don't know whether to go with it or not. It's got a lot of good folks in it, or it's got a couple good folks at least a few that I recognize. But I'm not 100% sure. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this anywhere near as much as I did, because I had a fucking blast. That was so fun and delightful. It really was. I'm really glad I got to this week. I was worried I wasn't going to be able to get to them, because internet was making things real difficult to get everything put together. But yeah, no, it was tons of fun. That's fantastic. Thank you for joining me. Again, for anyone who might be new, welcome. Hi. Feel free to stay. We'd love to have you here. Other thing is, we're like 20 people away, 20 subs away from hitting our next subscriber special, which we probably won't get to immediately after we start. It'll probably be a week or so after, but we're going to be watching the Steins Gate movie. The Deja Vu of the something. Don't remember what the fuck it's called, so I just call it the Steins Gate movie. We're going to be reacting to that for our next subscriber special, and I'm super excited because it's one of my favorite shows. It really is. Again, that's one thing I appreciate this whole thing has done for me, is allowed me to see some absolutely fantastic stuff. Like, again, fucking Darling in the Franxx, Steins Gate are two shows that are my favorite shows of fucking all goddamn time, and I wouldn't have really encountered them probably if I hadn't have done this. Because Franxx is one I started because it was one of the things that made me want to start reacting in the first place, and Steins Gate was something that I have put off for fucking ever. The show's goddamn like 10 years old now, and I put it off over and over and over and over and over again. I was like, I'll get to it eventually. It's same thing with Madoka. I did that sort of thing. And same thing with K-On! This is one of the things that I've always done with that. And it's good to finally get into it. Like Your Lie is another one of those sort of things. Like, again, I'm only not even halfway through it, and it's already one of my favorites. So, and I could easily see this becoming one of those as well, just because it's such a fucking delightful fucking experience. It really, really was. Anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and move on. There's still one more thing I want to get done this night, maybe more as well, but at least one more thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and try and do that. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, please give it some love. Again, if you're new, please feel free to stick around. Again, I would like to apologize to everyone who is, again, expecting Madoka or Erased or Made in Abyss. But, again, it's just kind of where I am. You guys probably know that already by now. And if you guys don't, why don't you watch my goddamn updates? I put the TLDW in the fucking thing so you didn't have to watch it, because I know it's 30 minutes of me rambling. But I'm just saying, I got the information across in a simple, concise manner in one place. And you didn't look at it. You silly, silly goose. Thank you. I need to get new headphones, because these don't sit on my fucking head anymore. And when you do this, it not sitting in your head is really stupid. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Bye. Thank you. I love you. Take care. Ritsu, Mogi, Mio, Yui. Nailed it. That's our squaw. We're ready. Again, the Mio thing might be a problem, because pretty sure Nichijou has a Mio too.